Hi, I'm Mike Meredith. I'm the Vice President of Technical Marketing for Forte Design Systems. But I'm here as the President of the Open SystemC Initiative. And I'm here talking to Tor Jeremiassen, who's the CTO of Simulation and Modeling at Texas Instruments. But I'm talking to him as a member of the CCI working group of the Open SystemC Initiative, which just released a requirements document earlier this week. So first, step in here so we can see it. So first, tell me what CCI stands for.
CCI stands for Configuration, Control, and Introspection.
So what does that mean?
It is a working group that is going to work on the interfaces that go between tools and the models themselves. So that how do you drive values into models? How do you configure them? How do you control the simulation so that we can have models that can operate in different environments rather than being tied down into a particular vendor environment? We can now have a better ability of models so that we reduce the overall system.
Okay, so TLM2 is the OSCI standard for model interoperability. How does the work of the CCI working group relate to that?
The CCI working group is orthogonal to that. While TLM is model to model, we define the interfaces that go between the model and the overall controlling tool that the user will interact with. And so while TLM governs the interaction between models,
okay, so
CCI governs the interaction between the models and the tool that the users.
So these work together. Someone building a model would use both the TLM2 API and when it becomes standardized, the CCI APIs.
That is correct.
And then so the tool vendor, someone who is building tools for managing and setting up simulations of systems and that kind of stuff.
For, wanting to access models, the internal state of models, being able to extract data from models, being able to configure models based on their configurability. As soon as we have a standard API for that, it's a lot easier to write tools that provide added value. It's a lot easier for a model writer to use constructs that will work in anyone's tool.
So the model writer won't have to specialize models for particular tools, and the tool writers will only have to write to one API to control models from anywhere.
Exactly. It will make it that much easier to be able to integrate models from multiple sources into one system model that will operate in different environments.
Okay. So what was the announcement? There was a CCI working group announcement on Monday. What was that about?
The CCI working group announcement was about the initial requirements document for the configuration piece of the CCI APIs, and that is what are the requirements that we are going to work from as we define the API for driving values into models from a configuration tool.
So the requirements document is available on www.systemc.org for community members to download. Is the CCI working group looking for feedback on this?
We really need feedback from the community. When it comes to configuration, it is something that everyone does that writes a model, but everyone does it differently. And even though the working group, we have tried to come up with requirements that should fit everyone's use cases and can be built upon to specialize even more, we do need the feedback from the community, from the users, solution providers as well.
Well, that's great. Well, congratulations to you and to the whole CCI working group for getting to this milestone. And thanks for your time and staying here and giving me the whole story on the configuration, control, and inspection APIs under development in the CCI working group.